Hello guys, my name is Marco. Right now I'm drinking coffee. I love coffee. I love these cups right here. This one is the one that they released on Starbucks, the one that looks kind of glossy. I mean, it's kind of like a matte clear finish, but it's very plastic. I like this because if you get like the plastic ones, the ones that are clear, over time they will get like really faded, not that great. And this one, I feel like, well, that's not gonna happen because it's already like that. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know. Right now, I'm in my garage, and on this video, what I want to fucking do is I want to show you guys props that I have made that I just never finished because I didn't like the way they turned out. And also, I will do like a small little talk about other props that I just threw away because I didn't really like the way they look. So there's those things. Okay. Yeah. Or these are props that did not finish. No, these, I'm gonna talk about my first prop I did, which this prop is like I did finish it. I loved it. I like the way it came out. Of course, I would have done a much better job right now, but I want to show you guys how this one looks like. This one right here is this one. It's the Back to the Future hoverboard that looks like this. That looks like it's some of it looks like it's about to get peeled off, especially right here. But I really do like it. I actually saw a video on YouTube, if you guys know. There's a video by this guy that he was on this one channel that I forgot his name. It's called AM. I know AMC. It's a channel on TV, but there's this channel called A something AM or something, like they do like the fan builds and all these things. So there's those things. But if you guys see this, there's that. I made this because I really did like it, and I like his content. That's what started making me want to make cosplay and stuff like that. But then he left that place, and there came out a whole bunch of people afterwards, you know. And I just stopped watching it because, yeah, I was just like, okay, whatever. So there's that. But I really did like how the way they came out. Yes, I could have done better. The way that he did it out of wood and all these things. And he did use this paper that he cut out and stuff, which was great, but some things kind of like fade up. But nonetheless, this one is still kind of pretty cool. It's a pretty cool thing I did. You know, I think when I made it, I was like, oh my god, like that looks pretty damn cool. And I made it and I loved it. Look at that. It still looks pretty cool. I usually have it in my, what's it called? I have it in my closet because I don't know where to put it. I really don't. But since now I'm in the garage, I could probably put it here for decoration pieces. So that's pretty cool. To me, when I was a kid or something like that, like, to be honest, dude, nobody sort of introduced me to Back to the Future. I love Back to the Future, by the way. Also, I like Terminator 2. That's my favorite Terminator film. And so many. And then the Alien franchise. And then the Predator and all these things. So yeah. So this is this prop. So now I want to go over this other one. Okay, this other one is this one right here, which this one I kind of finished it, but then I took it apart because I didn't like the way it turned out. And is this one right here. If you guys know, this is a shield. I was trying to make the Hylian shield, and I just, I don't know, like I tried again, and this is as far as I gone with it. Yeah. Instead, I just ended up buying the shield from a Skyward Sword at a Halloween store when like the whole, like, I wasn't planning on buying it, but then I bought it because it was half off because, you know, the after Halloween. So there's that. And the other one was actually this one right here. Looks like this, actually very light, and this one's kind of like a little more bulkier in that sense. This one, what I did, I used the styrofoam, like those type of foam that have like a small little circles, white circles around it, and when you sand it, it gets everywhere and it sticks to you. That's what I try to use here. I will never recommend doing that because it sucked. So then after that, what I did with this is that I just grabbed tape and I just taped it all. As you guys see in the back, and the front was clear tape. And then I put like blue tape, and then I spray painted, but it came out flaky and stuff like that. So there's that. And overall, the shape of this kind of looks kind of cool, but at the same time, the only thing that gives is that the shape, it looks kind of like that, and it's really light. But I don't know if I ever want to make another one. So there's those. Yeah, so those are the two Hylian shields. The first one was actually gonna be, I was between like Skyward Sword or Twilight Princess. With this one, I was gonna do Ocarina of Time. So there's that. Now I'm gonna show you guys my other one. Okay, so now this next one is actually this one right here, which I also made this, but this one, I know it doesn't look that great, but when I grab it like this, it feels right. Like, it feels like kind of accurate, you know what I mean? So there's that. But this one wasn't really anything. This one I just made it just to have something, but this one was actually something I was trying to make. And this one also feels right on the hand. And this one, what it is, it was supposed to be the gun used by Ghost in the Shell. Major, she supposed to be using this gun. I was gonna make it for the film, but I never finished it, and I didn't like the way it came out. And yeah, and then this part right here kind of looks a little bit rough. It doesn't look that great. I always want to like throw it away, but I always feel like this is something that I just need to have for like an evolution from my craft and all these things. So there's that. Now this other one, this one right here, this is actually a rifle. You can actually go to the store like a Target or Walmart, and you can actually buy one that's like this without the scope. You know, if I take off the scope, it looks like this. You probably have seen these around and stuff like that. I just add the scope because it looks pretty cool. I painted this. This is a Nerf gun. This is the Accu Strike series. It's great. I try to keep it monochromatic colors, flat black. Well, this part right here, which is the part where apparently you're supposed to grab it. Then we have like some primer gray, and then you have the white. And right here you have the light gray. Now this gun, one thing they did add was also this. Because I don't know what it's supposed to have there, but it had this. Now this gun I did found it at a thrift store, so there's that. But I saw it at Target for like 17, close to 20 bucks or somewhere around there. So there's that. The scope, I also found it at a thrift store, so I don't know how much that could cost. I painted it white. So yeah, so there's those things, and I painted it because I wanted to look like a sci-fi gun. But the problem with this one is that yes, it looks great, but I do need to modify this to make it look a little bit more sci-fi-ish. Even though it kind of looks very sci-fi, I still need to do that because if I make it, if I make a short film, because I would like to make a sci-fi short film, and I want to have like a rifle that is white because I love that style. I mean, like I love all of the type of styles, but I really want a rifle that is like this style. So then I can have another one that is like a different style, but I want to make this one white first. And I will need to modify, like for instance, cover this thing up. And the reason why I need to do that is because if I do end up making a short video, people are gonna be like, "Oh, that gun is that one gun I saw at Target," and I don't want that. And I want it to be very different, and I want to use it to be very iconic and stuff like that. And if I do end up buying another one, I already know how I'm gonna, you know, fix up the other one, which I feel like I might buy it, but I need to sort of plan things out. So there's that. Come down to my final prop that I did film. I was halfway finished, but it just took me forever to make, and I did not like that. And I'm gonna show you guys what it is. So this right here is actually my last prop. Is this one? This is actually a Wonder Woman, what's it called? A Wonder Woman sword. I'm saying, what's it called? It's a sword, you know. It's not a dagger, it's a sword. I like it because it's light and everything like that. And the reason why is because I did this when the film was about to come out. You know, when they released the first, I was like, I'm gonna do this. But the reason why I never got done or finished it is because I'm an idiot. I took way too long to finish it, and then I just decided not to finish it. And also, the way I did is that I used a lot of tape, and I used different material, different things that I wish I wouldn't have used, but I still did it. So there's that, and that's why I never really end up finishing. But yeah, like even though on this side, I don't know if you see it anymore, but actually I don't think there's like on this side, if there is a smaller, like you probably see it. I actually did do the whole design right here, like it had this design where it was like you know, the whole design, it was kind of there, but now it's like not there anymore. You know, and then you have this side where it doesn't have it because that's the way it was. Grabbed it. This one, like I said, I never finished it, which sucks because I wish I would have finished it. It would look pretty cool. Also right here on this side to get this little thing, I used a what's it called? I used a soldering iron, and I just poke holes on it, and that's the way it is. Right here, I did eventually end up using a water bottle cap because I feel like that was sizable, but that's not how, you know, the actual one is. And the dragons were not that great, if you guys see it. But still, I still like it. Eventually, I would like to finish it just because I would like to have it. Now, one thing I will say about this one, and also I will say about, this one. Yes, you can go to Walmart. You can buy, you know, the Wonder Woman sword. You can go to the store, you can buy it for like 10 bucks. But that version of Wonder Woman is a child version of the sword, because that one is actually small. Like this one is much bigger. See that? See my hand? This is how big it is. You know, this blade is actually longer. The way that you hold this is actually supposed to be long, even though it's not finished. But there's that. See that? I know this one messed up. This thing's not done, but whatever. You see that? It's actually bigger. So this is something that Wonder Woman would actually have. Not the one that you see at Target, not the one they see at Walmart. That one is actually a smaller version of this one. I don't know why they do that. Mainly because it's supposed to be a toy and it's supposed to be for kids. That's why they make it smaller. But nonetheless, this is a big one, and that's the one that's the differences that I would like to say. Like, why would you make I'd rather just buy a Wonder Woman sword instead of making it. Why go to all that trouble? It only costs like 10 bucks. Yeah, but what you're getting is that you're getting a smaller version and basically a kid's version of, you know, of the sword. The exact same thing comes with the Master Sword. If you can buy it for like 20 bucks on Amazon, the Nintendo store, you're just getting a smaller version of the Master Sword. You're not getting a full-size version of it. So if you're gonna go to the store and cosplay as Wonder Woman and you just buy that type of sword, yes, you can buy it, but then it's like it's gonna be really small. Exactly, because I feel like it was meant to be for kids. I feel like, I don't know. Or you can go to Etsy or any other cosplay store and you can actually buy one that is actually much more like full size, but that one will cost a little bit more money. So there's that. And you can probably go be like, yeah, but what's the difference? Well, the difference is that the one that costs 10 bucks at Walmart and Target is a lot smaller, and the one they buy at Etsy or any other place, it could be a little bit bigger. You know what I mean? So there's that. That's the difference. I just get frustrated because I remember one time I remember when I made that video about the Master Sword, people were like, you know what? Why make that trouble? I'm just gonna buy it. You know, I'm just gonna buy it. It's really cheap. You don't have to go through all that trouble. And then I'm like, yeah, but if you buy it, you're getting a smaller version of the Master Sword. You're not, I don't know. You're getting Child Link's Master, even though it doesn't make any sense because Child Link doesn't have the Master Sword. I don't know. And that's about it. That's all the video. That's it. I will be making much more content. Hopefully you guys like this video. See you guys later and bye.